Hi everyone, we are into Unit 5, Module 1, and this is the last unit that we are going to be looking at. I would have loved to have had a couple of weeks with this gas unit, but we've run out a little bit of time, so we're only going to devote 1 week of this, and it will count towards your term mark. As you may have come to realize, that this semester they've also opted to make the performance tasks and the exams worth 30% of your mark, but they can only serve to improve your mark. So basically, if you are going to complete the performance task, you would want to do that in addition to the exam because those combined count towards your final 30. So it's not like you can just do the performance task and get no mark for the exam. All of it combined is worth 30% of your mark. So, really, it's not necessarily an opt out sort of scenario. We are encouraging people to do both so that you get the experience of what that is, and it can only serve to improve your mark. Now, however, if you are super behind, you may want to focus on just getting your term work completed, as your mark cannot be any lower than what your term mark would be. And so, having said that, the last day that I'm going to be submitting or accepting submitted work would be Friday, June the 24th. And I'm going to lay out in the news feed the exact days for the performance task and the exam. And I'll have another follow up video later this week explaining that a little bit more in depth. But let's get started with Unit 5. What I have done is I've broken this week up into day 1, day 2, day 3, just so you know where you should be doing so that you can complete it all within 1 week. So before I sort of had it where you would be doing the learning kind of at your own pace during the week. But here, day 1 and 2, you want to devote to kinetic molecular theory, gas pressure, and pressure conversions. So you want to get yourself through the slides. There's going to be some audio embedded there. There's definitely some tutorials that you'll want to do, and then you are going to want to do some practice. There will be an assignment at the end of this module that will require you to make sure that you've understood a lot of the concepts throughout. Some really cool demonstrations that I'm going to take you through. And then we've got day 3. So, day 3 would take us to Wednesday of this week, where we're going to learn one of the laws called Boyle's Law. And you'll want to take some good notes, watch some of the great demos, and practice some of the formulas that go with Boyle's Law. Day 4 is Thursday, where we talk about temperature, absolute zero, and Charles' Law. And Charles' Law is the second law that we're going to be talking about. So we'll take you through the different slides, and then we come to Friday, where we are going to be talking about combined gas law. So Thursday, there's still quite a bit of work to do there, right? You're going to have a little bit of homework in addition to the 70-minute allocation that you were awarded for this course. Day 5, we're talking about combined gas law, and you will combine both Boyle's Law and Charles' Law into one, and then there will be a final evaluation. So, recap and summary. You'll have until Sunday to submit that, and then next week we get into performance task time, which I will again explain a little bit later on in this week. So, good luck to you. Reach out if you need.